introduce to you someone who is a 22-year veteran of the Akron police force. Right there, we give him a round of applause. There aren't many jobs you could do for 22 years. I've been in mine for 15, and I can't even imagine doing what you do for 22 years. But 12 of those, Mike Gould has been in the position he's in now, which is as a community, I call it on the phone an ambassador. He's a community relations officer, which means it's his job to go out and make sure people know who's got their arms around them. And these look like pretty strong arms, so I'm glad that it's you out there and making these relationships. He's been 20 of his 22 years in schools. So as you can imagine, since he's going to tell us a story, you can imagine he's got quite a few amazing stories about hanging out with junior high and high school students and their response to police officers. I'm sure it's all good, right? So I asked him to tell me something funny about himself in my little bio because, it's my job to be entertaining. And he said, well, he used to have an afro. And as you can see him approach, you can see that haircut might not have jived with the police hat that I suspect you were commissioned to wear. And so now I bring before you the demurely shaved Mike Gould, if you'll please take the stage. Thank you so much.
Like Kevin said, I worked, been in office for 22 years, and one of my passions is, working with young people. I've done, I would say, a lot of things, mentored, those kind of things with young people. So what I'm going to do today is, because when my captain called me, now when your captain calls, you're going to say yes. And he said, Mike, I need you to fill in for me. That was yesterday. He told me that I'd be talking to some young folks. So, so I am. So,
tell them about the colored books.
So, I have something for young folks, and I just want to share with you one of the stories that I share with young people in the schools. And what I try to get creative, and let me say that the gentleman that was before me, I feel real relaxed because of, the story that he shared, and his demeanor was good. He got through it, so he made me feel at ease. So with young folks, sometimes you got to be creative, to get the information to them. Sometimes like with an aspirin, they made it for orange, so so it goes down and it tastes good. So there's this story out there that everybody knows called the Three Little Pigs. The Three Little Pigs. So, okay, come on, young folks. So what I did, I tried to put a little twist to it. So instead of the Three Little Pigs, I got the Three Little Pookie Brothers. Instead of the big bad wolf, you got the big bad wolf. Some of the young people are, there are some issues that they have to contend with in this world. So there's three brothers. The Three Little who brothers? Pookie Brothers. All right. Come on, y'all. The first little Pookie brother. Well, let me show you a picture of the big bad wolf. Okay, you can see that. Picture of a world. He's got a menu that says Pookie Meals. The first brother is, I'm quite sure you've heard of the station BET. It said BET is PET, Pookie Entertainment Time. And this is him right here. Okay, and you see he likes to be entertained. Let me tell you some qualities about Pookie Entertainment Time. And let me just back up a little bit. This story is about character. Because sometimes with young people, we get caught in things that really may not take us anywhere. It's nice and flashy. But the thing that's going to take you somewhere is your character. So that's what this story is about, character. So the first brother, what? Yeah, Pookie Entertainment Time, PET. And he builds his house with straw. He's a good dancer. He's cool. He's nice and the girls like him. He's a video game expert. As a matter of fact, he spends 3 hours a day playing video games. But he's late and he's lazy with things that he dislikes, and he's a follower. But something positive about him is that he's a good speaker. So usually when I talk to young folks, I want to have something positive, in the person's character. So who's the first one? P what? PET. be entertained at times. He liked to have fun all the time, which is not good when you're in school. The next brother, I don't know if you guys growing up when you were young, there was a person that I never met called the boogeyman. Everybody know about, raise your hand if you heard of the boogeyman. Okay, good. So, the boogeyman, for some reason, he was supposed to come out at night, went to bed, go to sleep, and had to worry about the boogeyman. So instead of, come on, you're in the right place. All right. So instead of the boogeyman, I got the Pookie Man. Let me tell you about him, and this is a picture of him. Okay? He got some boxing gloves, he's got this menacing look about him. You know, sometimes young folks, they want to be intimidating in their look. He wants respect, and he wants respect, but he confuses respect with fear. Okay? Just because somebody fears you does not mean that they will respect you. You know, like maybe do some things out there that, you know, that's disrespectful and get you in trouble. But the thing is, you put yourself in a situation where you're before a judge, and the judge does not fear you. Also, he fights too much, and he likes to make quick money. Pookie Man is disrespectful to authority, and he has a bad perspective of school. He has bad association, and he steals from others. But he's a good actor. He's a Pookie Man. Okay, and he builds his house with wood. The last Pookie brother. Yeah, I remember a movie years ago with Eddie Murphy called The Nutty
Professor.
There you go, man, good stuff. So instead of the Nutty Professor, guess what? The Pookie Professor. All right. This is him. All right. The thing about him is that his house is going to be built with bricks. The foundation and the things that he are built on and the things that's going to last. And what I usually do, and I didn't do that today, is I would put down props of some straw, some wood, and I had this thing that would blow, and they would blow off the table. But the Pookie Man is built, not Pookie Man, no. The Pookie Professor, his foundation is built with what? Bricks. Okay, it's like his story. He's serious-minded. He's humble. Okay, the thing about humble, you know, meaning that it's not that you are not confident, but you take a humble approach to life. You appreciate the things that come to you. It's a good quality. He's honest. He's a person of integrity. And when I explain integrity to young people, integrity is something that adheres to you. So it's something that sticks to you, that's going to take you a long way. So he's a person of integrity. He has a good reputation. He works hard. He's disciplined. He respects others. He has a great attitude. He stands alone. And he goes by this philosophy: pay now, play later. As opposed to play now, pay later. And Pookie Professor, he is a good student. So this story that I tell with the young people is so true of our society. You know, where you pay your dues now, work hard in school, do the things that you need, you know, and then kind of like you guys, y'all playing now, okay? You had to work today, right? You had the boss got on your nerves, but now you get a chance to. But that's how life works, as opposed to play now and then pay later with your future successful things. So this is a story about the three little Pookie brothers. So thank you.